Well, Governor Gina Raimondo issues a warning to Rhode Islanders, saying the state is at a turning point as coronavirus cases rise.
The Department of Health has announced 84 new positive cases of the disease. One more Rhode Islander has passed away after contracting COVID-19. This brings the state's death toll to 1,012.
79 people are hospitalized, including 14 people in intensive care.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian is at the State House or at the State Police headquarters with what role they'll play in the governor's crackdown on large gatherings.
Well, Rhode Island State Police will now be handling phone calls about social gatherings that exceed the 15-person maximum. And today the governor is reminding Rhode Islanders that they could face up to a $500 fine if they're found to be in violation, and also expressing frustration that some people just can't seem to follow the rules. As Rhode Island's test positive rate ticks up, Governor Gina Raimondo says we're at a fork in the road.
So we have a choice right now. This is a turning point right now. We need to clamp down ourselves and get more serious.
Raimondo warning that she may have to shut down beaches or lower restaurant capacity if trends continue in the wrong direction. Drastic steps she says she wants to avoid.
Do you know how frustrating it is that there's still so many pool parties and backyard barbecues and wedding showers and just community gatherings of 30 people? Go tell that to the guy in Block Island who's about to lose his business. Like, come on, people. Be a little considerate. How hard is it to wear a mask? How hard is it to stick with 15 people so that those people can have their livelihood?
The governor announcing a new Rhode Island State Police Crush COVID unit and a hotline to call if you see people breaking the rules around social gatherings, like exceeding the 15-person limit or not wearing face masks. The governor said a lot of people asked who to call. Now you can dial 401-764-5554. The new restrictions come just several weeks before the target date for schools to reopen. The governor today revealing they will decide whether to allow districts to resume full in-person learning based on whether they have fewer than 100 cases per 100,000 residents per week. Right now, that means Providence, Central Falls, and Pawtucket would have to stay closed.
It is my hope that, certainly with the case of Providence, that we would be able to get you back to school.
Also today, state leaders announcing additional asymptomatic testing, this time for people between 18 and 39 years old, a group where they say they don't have enough data and also believe the virus may be quickly spreading. You can find more information on that on our website, WPRI.com. In Scituate, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, Governor Gina Raimondo is reacting to recent travel restrictions imposed on Rhode Islanders.
This as she announces some new testing options for those with planned vacations in states that have now listed Rhode Island on their travel advisory list.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us now with those details and how state officials say traveling is contributing to the cases here. Kim?
Well, today the governor and state health director said last week nearly 12% of new COVID cases were traced to out-of-state travel. So while Rhode Islanders will be facing new restrictions when they leave the state, the same will be happening to folks who come here. Starting Sunday, any traveler from this list of states will have to sign a certificate of compliance when they check in at a hotel or rental property. They'll have to pledge to quarantine for 14 days or present proof of a negative COVID test. And if they don't, that hotel can turn them away. The governor also announcing that travelers will now be able to get a rapid test more easily. They can sign up online to get tested and receive their results within 48 hours. Meanwhile, she says Rhode Island being on the other side and landing on these other states' travel restriction lists is a wake-up call.
Listen, this means we have to pay attention. I have been up here for weeks asking us to keep our groups small, putting the social gathering limit from 25 to 15, warning that there would be consequences. There's no way around it. As I've said so many times, you cannot fight the virus. It's not going away. We can't hope to trick it. It's here. If we don't follow the rules, things like this will happen. And this will hurt our economy a bit. You know, for folks who are maybe thinking of coming from Massachusetts to one of our fabulous restaurants in Providence, they will think twice now, and that's a shame. And so the rest of us have to get more serious.
And Raimondo said she did hear from the governors from these other states to let her know as a courtesy that Rhode Island would be added to their travel restriction list, but she said she didn't argue with them and understands they have to do what they think is right. In Scituate, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.